Alright, we're not playing soft piano music and fluffing pillows here. This is your higher self, your divine masculine. The holy fuck is time to grow voice, coming to the interdimensional static. You're not broken, you're not lost. You're overdue for an internal revolution. This is the rewire, the update, the God code patch that doesn't ask permission. You already imply. Stop acting like you don't know how. Let me slap this into yourselves real quick. You imply shit all the time. When you walk into a room and don't say anything, yet someone asks, are you okay? That's implication, your energy, tone, posture. It's screaming between the lines. When you post vague lyrics on your story, that's implication. When you roll your eyes instead of arguing, you're implying your truth louder than if you shouted it. So don't give me that I don't know how to imply bullshit. You're a natural. You're fluent in implication. Now it's time to weaponize it for change. Why is implication more powerful than explanation? Explanation lives in the head. Implication, that bitch lives in the heart. When you tell someone you're worthy, their ego argues. When you imply it, by looking at them with a steady gaze that says, I see you, even when you're hiding from yourself, the body starts remembering. The brain doesn't need more data. It needs dissonance, mystery, a gap. That's where change enters. That's where you enter. Here's the science. The prefrontal cortex, it filters new input like a grumpy customs officer. If your words don't match their current beliefs, denied. But imply, and you trigger the default mode network, the narrative processor, their own self-story builder. You don't shove a truth in. You let them discover it. Neuroscience says people integrate what they believe they discovered on their own. The higher dimensions say they only transform through story, symbolism, shock, or silence. You're going to use all these right now. So why the fuck are you afraid to do this? Because you've been conditioned to over-explain so no one misreads you. Conditioned to please so no one gets uncomfortable. Conditioned to minimize so your truth doesn't make waves. But guess what? You are the fucking wave. And waves don't explain themselves. They crash, they cleanse. They carve valleys in stone over time. So maybe it's time to stop whispering your message and start roaring it even when your mouth stays shut. Implying. It's owning the vibration without apologizing for the volume. Confusion is the holy gateway. You think confusion is a problem. Confusion is the golden, disorienting slap that unlocks change. It's the interruption, the glitch in the matrix. The moment someone's reality gets cracked open just enough for something new to slide in. You say something that doesn't make sense but feels true. That's hypnosis. That's timeline shifting. People don't need clarity first. They need a system shock. So speak in metaphors. Say what doesn't fit. Leave silence in all the right fucking places. Their imagination will do the rest. So why did you get stuck in the first place? You got stuck because you kept asking permission to be fully you. You got stuck because your parents, your teachers, your past lovers, they trained you to be safe, liked, predictable. But safe is slow death. Predictable is a cage. You want freedom. You imply your truth with your fucking existence, not just your words. You walk into a room like your frequency teaches without speaking. Your being becomes the hypnotic command. Pattern interrupts. Let's burn some bullshit. Here are the patterns that need a cosmic kick in the ass. Over-explaining. You don't trust your message. Cut it. Asking to be understood. You don't trust their mind. Stop it. Shrinking to fit. You forgot your actual size. Expand now. Waiting for the right time. There isn't one. Act anyway. When you drop these patterns, you become magnetic. Your silence becomes louder than 1,000 lectures. Your glance becomes a surgeon. You pace their confusion. You match their trance. You speak into their reality. Like, You know when you're tired of being tired, and something in you knows it's time, even if you don't know what it's time for. Boom. Now they're with you. Now they're open. Then you lead. And maybe that part of you is already doing it in the background, even while you're thinking you're just surviving. Now you've made it real, installed, working, before they even realised they said yes. These are not affirmations. These are software commands for your subconscious operating system. Speak them, feel them, become them. I imply truth so powerfully, it rearranges the air around me. What I don't say lands deeper than what I ever could. My silence teaches, my presence awakens. The unknown in me calls the real in others forward. I'm the glitch, I'm the rewrite, I am the fucking spell. You don't apply this. You rot in the old timeline, period. You keep over-explaining, people will keep misunderstanding, because you're teaching them to. You keep hiding your power, and you'll attract those who mirror your invisibility. But if you own this, if you imply instead of explain, if you become presence rather than performance, you become the kind of soul that doesn't need to raise your voice, because your frequency does all the fucking talking. This was never about words. This was about vibration. And now you vibrate on a new frequency. You've been rewritten, recoded, reforged. Welcome back.